Did you know that across the street from Universal Studios in Los Angeles, that bastion of banality, epicenter of emptiness, quietly hides one of the most profound and important sites in U.S. history?
It's called Campo de Cahuenga, and it's here
Yeah, just down the hill from that Jaws ride.
that on January 13th, 1847, the Mexican-American War officially ended. The Treaty of Cahuenga, negotiated here by Lieutenant Colonel John C. Fremont and Mexican General Andres Pico, paved the way for the United States to nearly double its territory. That's right,
Across the street from that crappy post-apocalyptic live pirate stunt show, Waterworld at Universal Studios.
two dudes agreed on a surrender that paved the way for the territory of the United States to expand from the waters of the Atlantic to California and the Pacific Ocean. And if the phrase manifest destiny keeps pinging your brain, give yourself 30 points.
Yeah, the war with Mexico is actually not very different from the movie Waterworld.
It was all about land. But it's interesting to note that Fremont's California Battalion, it wasn't just built of bigoted white bros. Fremont's force of nearly 500 men actually included 60 Native Americans and several free blacks, all of them armed. The most crucial soldiers were 5 Delaware Indians, which formed an advance guard, and whom Fremont trusted with his life. 4 or 5 languages could be heard at once with Americans. Spanish and Indian dress and equipment commingled throughout the company. And today, as the city prepares for its annual treaty reenactment ceremony, it's happening Sunday, January 11th.
Fun for kids.
I keep thinking about the Campo's original adobe. Apparently it was gigantic, unprecedented in size, way bigger than anything ordinarily built. What purpose the adobe may have originally served remains a mystery. Idealized paintings
Visible today in the Campo Small 1950s Interpretive Center.
do not convey the adobe's massive footprint. To really get a sense of it, you gotta stand outside the main gate of Universal Studios, where the adobe's original foundations have been quietly embossed across the asphalt of Lincoln Boulevard.
Nor do the paintings convey the weather that day. It was pouring rain and had been dumping for a month. Nor do the paintings capture the 500 people from many races, continents, countries, and tribes present at the signing.
Part of me likes to think that that massive adobe was put there to shelter the hundreds of people speaking half a dozen different languages who laid down their arms that day. That big adobe was put there somehow, through some magic trick of history, for the purpose of putting in mind an imagination of a massive future city that might one day house just as many diverse peoples. Perhaps as they conversed in 5 different tongues, there was an inkling of what Los Angeles could become. Much has been made of the lenient terms of the surrender negotiated that day. There were no reprisals, there were no executions. The Mexican Californios were not stripped of their lands and titles. Power changed hands, to be sure, but the Mexican ranchos persisted. Spanish remained spoken. Mexican life in California did not end. Hardly. And it was not meant to. No. Campo de Cahuenga, more than anything, is a place of survival, not erasure. And let's not forget, Campo de Cahuenga sits on Gabrielano Tongva land. The name Cahuenga derives from the village Cahuenga that was once adjacent to the site. Check out Campo de Cahuenga, maybe even this Sunday, and celebrate a site where nearly every culture that shaped California history is represented and remembered.